Hey guys, and welcome back. My name's NG Paradox, and welcome back to our EU4 Let's Play as Prussia. Now, last time we left off, things were not going so good. We had a looming disaster coming, and there's nothing I can really do. Lower the unrest below zero, or, yeah, that's really the only way to stop the disaster. And I don't think we'll be able to do that. Overextension is too high. We've got a couple of other things which I cannot stop. The religious unity apparently is too high. And we can't stop that, not in time. So I think we're just going to have to give in and just wait for the disaster to come, the internal conflicts, and just see how bad it is. Now, whenever I played, I have never had that ever happen. So I have no idea what is going to happen here. I'm actually kind of interested to see how bad it is, because I've never seen it. So I actually kind of do want to see it happen. Other than that, there's nothing else I need to click on. We got a loan coming soon. We can invest in a new technology. Which one's that? The exploration, diplomacy. So technology, we're behind on diplomacy, so we'll continue to increase that. The provincial unrest, we can't do anything. Not going to do anything about religion for now. Kaluga. I guess we could do Kaluga. I guess it's not going to make much difference, to be honest, because at the moment we're going to have that thing happen anyway. Doing stability, that's good. Military, can we build more? We can build a lot more military. But we'll wait for our manpower to go up. We've lost a lot of manpower recently. We're still making money though and stuff. Activate the forts. Yeah, we don't need to activate them until obviously it happens. Maybe when the Lumen disaster happens, we'll do that. But I just saw this. Apparently, we can actually get a new merchant. So we've actually got one extra merchant, and we have colonists. So we'll deal with that as well. So okay, trade. Well, what's the trade like in the New World anyway? I think we looked at this a little bit last time, but I don't think it can really help me if I check. 'Cause it comes this way, and then it goes to we can either get it up this way, and then bring it to here. So the only way we can get towards this is from Lubeck. So really, that's not going to be helpful. Yeah, we have no power in those areas at all. So we're going to have to look east instead, which is not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Now, Novgorod, we have 47%, so I guess we could push it to go through here, so we could collect it here. That might be what I'll do, because a lot of it's being headed north by Pomerania. Huh. Because Pomerania wants it to go up the top. Yeah, maybe we could try and stop that. Other than that, we got that going that way. Then up here, yeah, you know, got only 12%. We're pushing it that way. So we seem to have more control over this one, 47%. So if I put it that way, that'd make more sense, wouldn't it? Because if we push it this way, then we send it this way. That, to me, makes a lot more sense. Yeah. How did we lose so much trade power here? I feel like we had lots of trade power here before. Okay, we'll look into that. I think that's probably the best choice, yeah. It seems like the only thing we can do. So how about we send one here, transfer trade power, send that guy, and I think we'll change it to this direction. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. We'll also go to the colonies. Need to colonize some new lands. What will we colonize next? Well, I guess it makes sense just to go here. Okay, let's just go here, send the men, send our troops in. Might get the Canada, you know, Prussian Canada to attack these guys maybe. We'll see. Maybe we'll leave them for now. We have this one as well, so how about... Oh, they have their own men now as well. Didn't even notice that they started getting their own armies. And we have one more that we can send. Now, that's not finished yet. Huh. Okay, they're building the colony. How about we send one here then? We have two colonists, so how are we sending one over here? Shouldn't one... Okay, let's just send one here. Send one to that place. And I'll put you guys on boats. I'm on a boat, man. But yeah, we'll send them to here. And we'll let the men off. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, our colony's doing quite well at the moment. They're giving us a... How much gold are they giving us? They're giving us 0.76 gold. So not much gold coming from them at the moment, but that could change as they develop, become more powerful. We'll have to wait and see. But there's some big colonies over there, so we definitely want to try and compete with them. You know, the British, the Portuguese especially, and also the Castilians. So we definitely want to try and compete with them on that type of stuff. But yeah, how far is the Lumen disaster? 85%. Jesus, that is not looking good. Let's look back at trade then. So okay. We won apparently. So we're sending 5 gold up this way. We're moving 1 gold up that way. That makes sense. Yeah, that seems fine. And we're moving 7 gold this way. See, yeah, perfect. We stopped him going up there. We're putting more gold over here. Okay, we seem to be making a lot more gold than when I clicked it before. So I think it's definitely working. I think that definitely was much better. Perfect. Okay, so that went well. I don't know why I had it coming to that way than up here rather than that way to here. Must have, maybe our trade power changed, I guess, in that last war quite a lot and I hadn't noticed. But yeah, and we can now do the technology for diplomatic. Perfect. Catch up with the other people. Colonial range goes up, which we don't really like right now. Our colonial range seems pretty good. Bohemia will get a noble from our house, but it's he's 16 at the moment, so that means he's probably going to have children, so we probably won't get anything from that, sadly, but yeah. Okay, but that's fine. Well, I'm probably planning to do... There's 2 plans I have at the moment. I don't want to go east anymore, because I feel like we've punched Russia enough. Russia's kind of got so much smaller. Scandinavia is a big danger, actually, up north. But we can either destroy the Zaporizhzhia, or whatever you call them, finish off Kiev and Poland, and I think we should also start to go for the HRE. I think now we're strong enough to take on the HRE, and if we can get Bohemia to support us in wars against them, I think we could do that, actually. I think we might be able to handle the HRE, which then might help us to form Germany, allowing us then to face off against the Ottomans. But yeah, we'll have a wait and see. We'll see how that works out. Local fortification expert discovered. Let him stay home, yeah. Let him stay home. We don't need him right now. We don't need him. The Prussian people don't need him right now. Leave him be. Now, how is that rebel? 70%. We can't do harsh treatment right now. 108. Damn it. Okay, they're getting very close. It's slightly worrying. 70%. It's because of the place here. The unrest is 18. And I can't get rid of it. I can't increase autonomy or anything. The only thing I can do is give it back. Which is not going to happen. Not going to happen, Kiev. We're not going to give you back the lands we just took. Don't be silly. I can still have one more diplomacy with someone. Who do we have at the moment? Now, we have Moldavia, Hungary, Galicia, Bohemia, and Novgorod. All our good friends. Bohemia and Hungary are good allies. A lot of Russian rebels happening at the moment. A loan is due, so hopefully we can pay off that loan. Where is that disaster? 95%. I have no idea how bad this is going to be. Please don't be too bad. Our legitimacy is getting really hurt. Jesus, 52 at the moment. Our power projection is pretty nice. Got some diplomats. Maybe we can increase diplomacy with some people. Hungary and Bohemia don't seem to like me much. I'm going to go with Bohemia. I feel like they're more useful, possibly in the future, with the things we're probably going to do. So we'll go to increase relations with them, just for now. Just to kind of just keep high relations with them, that's all, really. Make sure they don't ever come to battle with us. But yeah, who are you fighting, Hungary? Venice, Aragon, and the Knights. Okay. Yeah, just like Russian peasants at the moment. Yeah, just lots and lots of Russian peasants. Here we go, internal conflicts. Beginning in 1637, Prussia faced almost a decade of utter chaos, slowly consuming the country from within and bringing it to the verge of collapse. Our nation is struggling both socially and economically as famine and war plagues our people, and the growing opposition against the aristocracy and church has resulted in a series of rebellions and assassination attempts against the monarch. So it just seems as though the people themselves have just been disillusioned by the government right now. So we lose 2 stability and 11 peasant regiments. Huh. That's actually not too bad. Huh. Black news, revolt. Okay, rebels. Well, the rebels over here. That's it? Just these 8 rebels? Really? Okay, well, that does not seem so bad. That actually really does not seem very bad at all. I can boost stability. And let's look at this then. Ends when fewer rebel-controlled provinces than 1. So we're going to destroy the ones they control. Unrest lower than 1. And stability is at least 2. Okay, that's going to be a problem, because to lower this, I need to get rid of my overextension, but to increase my stability, I need to spend my administration power. That's a bad combination. Lowered taxes, that's it. Are you kidding me? Oh, Jesus, that is so high. Okay. Phew, that was close. But yeah, is generally unrest gone up? No, unrest is... Okay, that doesn't actually seem so bad. I think we have our... maintenance on full. Yeah, perfect. Okay, this does not seem that bad at all. The balance obviously is at minus, but yeah, you guys on your own should be able to handle this. Actually, how about you stay there? We'll send these guys with the general. Yeah, that should be easy. Okay, so that actually was nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. I've never had that ever happen before when I played EU4, so I wasn't sure how it was going to go. But okay, we're going to get things like this. It's events that do it then. Starvation, plague, and our increased efforts to control the legal and economic status of the peasants are draining the strength of the common people. Restrained serfdom gets 9 noble regiments. Local unrest -1. National manpower goes down as well. Keep the classes in chains. So both times we're going to have people rise up. National unrest goes down. So do I want unrest or manpower? Let's go for this. Let's get rid of some unrest. Restrict the serfdom. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so we're probably going to be getting events, and that is going to be the big thing. Now, they're on our capital, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn on the forts. Activate all forts. Oh, does that include this? Okay, it does include that, I think. Thank God, okay. Got a bit worried then. Is that one meant to be a fort? No, it's not a fort. Okay, fine. But yeah, okay, we activate the forts for now while we got these rebellions happening. Some of my allies are going to go in and help us as well. That's really nice. We'll send these guys to take care of these ones. A new settlement. Our efforts to develop... Oh, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Passamaquoddy. Go on. But now some of the settlers have rejected our capital city and begun establishing a new settlement quite far from the original one. Now people flock to that second settlement, and we are left to split our efforts. Gain 10 prestige or 1 base tax. We don't really need prestige right now, but it is going down. More people means more taxes. Yes, go for that. We want to make the new world good. We want to get more money. At the moment, we don't have that much money coming in. Now, they're attacking them. They are... Okay, they got high shock. Okay, so they're fine then. Perfect. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we'll go back then. How about you guys go here then? Okay, so far, this is actually... not been too bad from what I can see. We'll get rid of these guys. That gets rid of all the rebels and also the areas they control. So it should kind of be back to normal then. We'll send these guys to Kiev to kind of battle the unrest there. Okay. Still 60% for that. Now we just need to get this national unrest down and get the stability up to 2. Let's have a quick look. Overextension is still the main problem, which we've almost got it down a little bit more. And church taxes and religious unity. Religious unity, yeah, we need to get that sorted as well. I think it's going to take us a while to get rid of this, actually. It's going to take us a while. We have to concentrate on our lands for now, and the colonies and stuff. That's what we're going to do. Our colony, Prussian Canada, declared war on Micmac. Colonial conquest. Oh, very good, my colony. I mean, you're attacking to subjugate a native population, but, you know, you're doing a good job expanding. Let's have a quick look at these guys then. They're a duchy level. They're a feudal monarchy, actually. North American. Yeah, so apparently they're a feudal monarchy. Duke Kesbeck. Okay. They don't seem to have any relations with anyone at all, but yeah. So it looks like apparently our colony is going to go conquer them. What happened here? Did the people never get here? Huh, okay. They just seem to, it didn't say Prussian Canada, probably because it's too small. The Netherlands, they tell us of the first circumnavigation. Our fleet sailed from somewhere to find a western sea route to the rich spice islands of Indonesia. It took them 99 days across the ocean westward after they'd found the Strait of Magellan, located near the tip of South America. The strait was treacherous, and when they finally reached the ocean, the captain wept with joy. The ocean was so strangely calm it was named Pacific. Passive. That makes sense, I guess. From the Latin word for tranquil. Okay, from tranquil. But yeah, kind of like that. The fleet's captain died from a wound caused by a poisoned arrow when assisting the chief of Cebu in conquering a rival tribe. I wonder if that's always the same, that always comes up every time. I wonder. Or is that like randomly generated or based upon what you did, I wonder. That'd be kind of cool if it was different each time. 2 of our ships had survived. 1 tried to return across the Pacific, but perished. The last ship continued west and sailed across the Indian Ocean, rounded the Cape of Good Hope, and as it arrived at our port, it became the first ship to circumnavigate the globe. Well, congratulations, Netherlands. Congratulations. Good for you. We have some people... No people there. Okay, we do have people there. Truce expired. Obviously, Holland as well. I love the fact that Holland just has their own little land in the New World. And conspiracies. This must be part of the whole... the internal conflicts. Due to our poor administration, Henrik I has become the victim of several conspiracies by ambitious opponents. The opposition has grown stronger by the day, and it is becoming apparent that Henrik most certainly isn't the right person to lead our nation in such troubled times. Leave the nation's fate in his hands. 17 pretender regiments. Okay, this is going to be much more difficult than I thought. We gain legitimacy. Oppose him. Oh, Jesus. A lot of revolts. I guess the idea is that by opposing him, we kind of then try and get rid of him ourselves. So if I want him to be the leader, I guess. Do I want him to be, I mean, his son's a 222. Not so good. He's only 21. I mean, maybe we could just get rid of him. I guess we could just oppose him. But I think we can get things back to normal. The Wolfarks have done a good job so far of leading our nation. And we got a few people who might, become part of our family. Okay, we'll have to wait. We'll just wait and see, I think. We'll wait and see. Let's do that. Leave the nation's fate in his hands. We can defeat these rebels. There's only 17. Oh, no. Oh, don't go that way because of bloody attrition. Why do I even bother sometimes? But yeah, we can probably handle these guys. 17,000 is not a big deal. Okay, well, take that back. We're losing a lot of gold at the moment, though. Trade dispute against the 13 colonies. Okay, that could be a problem. We'll take this back easily. Overextension is still very high. We're going to get that down a little bit, though. As soon as it's done. Come on. How about you go here first so you don't actually go through and suffer attrition? That would be the smarter thing to do. Just saying, just saying. Okay. Sending ministers abroad, many of the Church are of the opinion that we, as a leading reformed nation, should send our ministers abroad to ensure that the true Reformation continues to spread. For the glory of God, local missionary strength, Ottoman's opinion of us. Yeah, let's go with that. The Ottomans hate us anyway, I can only assume. Yeah, the Ottomans hate us anyway. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Okay, 97. Go to Kiev. A trade dispute against Oyo. Conversion has been successful. That one's still almost finished. Come on. Come on, finish. Finish, damn you. And we got it. Perfect. Okay. So, how's the unrest then? Oops. Let's go back. The unrest is at 1. Overextension is still destroying me right now. I guess we should get stability. We won't get stability to 2. Actually, we'll do the unrest first. Then we'll get stability to 2. Because I'm thinking that obviously, events can fire to lower down your stability quite easily. So I want to get rid of the overextension first. So how about we pay for that? We've got to get 270. So many problems. 33% from there. So many problems right now. Provincial unrest. Yep, still pretty high. Okay, rebel uprising. We've almost got that down. We've got these guys in Tula. Let's send them off there. Get rid of this damn Orthodox faith. This ridiculous faith. Despicable. The Orthodox faith has really been pushing north, actually. Novgorod and Russia are basically the only places. You have people down here who have it, but they're conquered by the Ottomans. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see what happens then, I guess. Also down here, it seems like Crimea and stuff. Wave of obscurantism. National unrest goes up. All lose prestige. Ignorance is bliss. Let's go for that. We don't want to suffer more unrest. How is the Holy Roman Empire? Okay, grain. We found grain. Great. Ooh, it's very much split. Actually, the Palatinate is actually the most likely to become the next emperor, which would probably be a good time to attack then. The Palatinate is not that strong from what I can see. It doesn't look that strong. Obviously, it could be deceptive. You know, size can sometimes be deceptive. But, you know, that probably would be a good opportunity. And more grain. Lovely. Grain, grain, grain. Just what I needed. Have a quick look to the east. The Middle East and stuff. I'm surprised, like, Golden Horde and Cyber have not taken more of an advantage of Russia's losses at the moment. But, yeah. Whoa, the Bengal is doing pretty good. Yeah, India's looking quite interesting. There's a few big states there. Trade dispute against the 13 colonies. And over here still looks like a mess. China is just completely separated. Manchu, though, is looking pretty good there, actually. Kingdom ranking. Oh, they're actually looking pretty good, to be honest. I saw something there. Had the following vassals. Korea, Cochin, and Buryatia. So, Cochin... So those three are actually its vassals. So Manchu's looking pretty good. Manchu could probably crush down upon China. That would be pretty cool to see. That would be something interesting, something a little bit different. Changshen has just conquered a little bit of territory. A Chinese kingdom, it looks like. Okay. Japan's doing nothing. Sayak. Yeah. Looks like there's a Portugal there. Yeah, Portugal's got a bit of land there. Yeah, Portugal's really getting around at the moment. They seem to be the only ones over here still. Jaffna. Yeah, the Portuguese have the Maldives. Apparently the Maldives is a very beautiful place. From what I've been told. Many people have told me that the Maldives is a very beautiful place. I keep getting told that for some reason. But yeah. Sadly though, from what I've heard though, apparently with... the global warming, apparently those islands will disappear when the water rises, apparently. That's what has been told. Oh, Jesus, okay, we need to be careful here. Our money is about to disappear. Famine strikes. Lose 600 ducats. That is probably the worst thing. Monthly autonomy change. Yeah, we are helpless in the face of such a disaster. We have to have some starvation. We'll call a diplomat. Okay, let's deal with our money for now. How about we get rid of the forts? Mothball all the forts. Those are being mothballed as well. Okay, how about we lower the army maintenance? There we go, perfect. Okay, we have to do that for now.